Buddy.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to everybody. Man, the World to Unite is about to take off, and we're looking for a prosperous 2015. We have Mr. Eric Bigby here and Mr. Guy Coates also here, and we about to get into what this 90-day game plan is all about. Um, Last year around this time, we were in massive momentum, and we definitely want to get back to that and even exceed the momentum we had last year by creating new momentum. So I'm gonna turn it over to Mr. Eric Bigby, and he's gonna go ahead and get into the details.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm excited, man. I'm excited about these times.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to everybody. Man, the World to Unite
Hold on, give us one
is about
second.
to take off, and we're looking for a prosperous 2015. We have Mr. Eric.
Is it really that delayed?
All right, there we go.
Nah. What's going on, everybody? The first thing I want to address, man, this 90-day run is extremely serious. It's for the people who are really trying to blow up their business. This 90-day run, man, it'll take you from being invisible to being visible. From being seen to being celebrated, from being celebrated to being to being actually a real name in the company. So this is what this 90-day run could do for you. Um, First and foremost, why is it that we're doing a 90-day run? Um, Obviously, building a business is a lot of work. So if you can condense it into a short time spirit, into a short time period, and have an actual plan that you can put into play and really, do it as a team, you can definitely, create that massive momentum that you want in a very short amount of time. We're talking about 90 days of you just putting your head down and really focusing on what we need to do in order to blow up this organization and put Wake Up Now on the map. So I think one of the most important things is you kind of understanding the landscape of the company and where we're at, as a company. So I want to bring up something to make things a little bit more clear. Um, all right, so this is a post that actually Seymour Green put up the other day. This is kind of going over the phases of growth within a company. Now, Wake Up Now is in its concentration phase, and if you read to the right, it'll say the best time to join the actual MLM company is during the concentration phase. At this phase, the company has been proven but has not yet hit momentum. In the momentum phase, the company will experience massive, explosive growth at a rapid rate. In this phase, the most millionaires will be born and success is abundant for masses in the company. So with that being said, we're coming out of the concentration phase and going into momentum phase, but you have to go into the momentum phase in momentum. Obviously when the company cleans up all the things that they've had issues with, they got that InfoTrax. When that InfoTrax hits, they clean up all the all the stuff with the shipping and all that type of stuff. Once all that stuff gets cleaned up, there's really no reason why Wake Up Now is just not a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? With the powerful compensation plan that we have and the young leadership and the crazy amount of growth, there's going to be a lot of industry leaders and et cetera coming into this company trying to blow it up because the opportunity is really just that great. So with that being said, it's just a prime opportunity to really go hard with your business and establish a solid game plan. So that's what we've done for y'all, and we're gonna go over it shortly. So I'm sorry, go ahead. Can
And
we
this right here is very, very important for y'all to understand. We are in concentration mode right now. Y'all gotta understand where you at. So that's why we putting this together. This right here, just know where you're at. Know where you're at. Momentum hasn't taken place yet. So we're about to take this momentum and take this company to another level, this team to another level. But just know where you're at. Everybody that's listening to this right now, if you're involved in this company, just know where you're at right now. This is where you're at. So just imagine what's about to happen. All right. So it's the beginning of the year, and look where we're at. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Yeah. So the first thing that I want y'all to think about, especially in reference to the 90-day game plan, is kind of your own personal goals. Whether it's what rank do you want to achieve within this 90-day game plan, You know, how many founder threes, how many founder fours do you want to establish within your own personal organization? How much money that you want to make? You know, how much prestige do you want to have? Do you want to be, you know, you want to have a name within the company? Like, you have to establish a very clear goal, you know, and what you want to do, you know, with this opportunity in the time period that you really have an opportunity to take advantage of it. So what we were doing, this 90-day game plan, man, it really revolves around one huge event. So 90 days from now, we want to put together a huge event. We're talking about 500 to 1,000 people in one room, you know, which is big. I don't even think Wake Up Now has done that within a regional. So we're talking about doing something that hasn't even happened within the company yet. You know, I think the regional, I've spoken to corporate, and I think they gave me the numbers for the New York regional. I think that was the highest number as far as IBOs and guests at one event for Wake Up Now, and that was only around, that was only around 400 individuals. So with that being said, we got a lot of work to do, but it's very possible. Because like I said, with all the, you know, with Wake Up Now cleaning up its act and putting, you know, 1.2 million into a back office and making sure that everybody gets their money on time, making sure that, you know, the system is user friendly for everybody to actually rank up and get, you know, this accomplish the goals that they want to accomplish within the company. So it's not about, you know, the bumps in the road. It's about, you know, if the company is actually, you know, trying to solve the problems. So we have a corporate office that's doing that. So we're gonna go into pre-launch. You know, I think we can learn something from what's that company called? Nove. We can learn something from Nove and how they launched their company, right? You know, with all the hype, you know, going into them actually launching their business. It's pretty much the same thing. You know, we have a huge event that we're going to promote. We're in the process of getting the tickets together. This event is going to be called The Royalty Presents The Evolution of One. So it's going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take everybody it's going to take a collective effort. You know, so once again, we're going in the pre-launch phase. This is from January to April. April 11th is the actual day of the event. So January to April, we're pre-launching, and you're gonna kind of go into promoting the event as you're prospecting. So with that being said, you know, we're gonna like I said, we're gonna get the tickets together. Everybody's responsible for at least moving 10 tickets. You know, every IBO. So when you get a new IBO, their responsibility is to move their tickets. You know, I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, before that, you want to get an inner circle. You know, most of us have been in this business for a few months to a year. So at this point, you should have some IBOs that, you know, are trying to take this thing to a next level. And if you don't, you know, the new people that you speak to, you can obviously tell them the plan that we have. You know, to put 1,000 people into one arena or one event, and you know, kind of promote it that way. Just kind of tell them.
We give them an example, right?
Yeah.
So,
right, go ahead.
As you're recruiting, especially for people that you don't even know, you can just tell them straight up, hey, my team and I, we're working on a huge movement, and we're looking for our inner circle, people who are champions who definitely want to position themselves to change their lives, pretty much, because that's what we're doing with this. We're changing people's lives. So, and then once you let them know that your team is working on a big movement, you're looking for your inner circle, the few people that you can run with, tell them what it is that they have to do in order to be a part of that inner circle. So you have to actually pay for your membership, because that's how I know you're serious. If you pay for your membership, you actually have to commit. Okay, you commit to actually moving those tickets, and Mr. Akil Bey is going to go a little bit deeper into that, because he definitely put together a perfect plan for talking about the inner circle. So, Mr. Bey, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm coming through loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, outstanding. So, I'm here in Atlanta. Just got back. Just got back. Been gone for about 2.5 years, but I'm back in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm feeling outstanding, feeling great. I'm super excited about this pre-launch, what we plan to do. But with our pre-launch, we're actually going to be able, first of all, we're going to actually be able to get paid in our pre-launch. And I want you all to understand this. Pre-launch is only preparing for the actual launch, which the launch is going to be going on April 11th, just like Mr. Bigsby went over. Now, you have to understand, you have the chance through the pre-launch not only to get yourself prepared, but to prepare others as you get them into your inner circle, like Mr. Akers went over. Now, just imagine this. You get 20 individuals, okay, on your team from this point all the way to April 11th, okay? They're on your team. They know what they have to do to be in your inner circle. They're ready. They're outstanding. They're amazing. They're excited. But just imagine this: you got 20 people. But what if all 20 of those people turn around and get 10 people themselves for their inner circle? So tell me the total. 20 times 10. That's 200 people, ladies and gentlemen, 200 people. So just imagine this. You start off today, your organization is pre-launch. You probably have an organization, but you want to get at least about 20 people. Now, when you go to them, you say, hey, we have something amazing, something big going on, one of the biggest pre-launches of the industry has ever seen. And I'm only looking for a few individuals to be in my inner circle. And to be in this inner circle, it's just a few things that I'm going to need you to do. First thing is I'm going to need you to be committed. Okay, I'm going to need you to be committed, not involved, because I hear a lot of people, even I've said it many a times, I'm involved with Wake Up Now. No, I'm committed to Wake Up Now, first and foremost. Okay, you need someone that's committed. So right now you're going through the process of elimination. So you're looking for the right people, because during this pre-launch you want the right people, because when we launch on April 11th, at this event is going to be like the launch date, and we will go over the full 90-day game plan that's proven, that's been done by all the multimillionaires. Now, you're going to say you want somebody that's committed. Now, when they say they're committed, you're going to say, okay, great, let's go ahead and get you signed up. And you're going to get them on a platinum package. Number one, they need to be on the platinum package so they can use all the services and benefit from all the services. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, right after they sign up for the platinum package, they need to purchase a ticket to the launch event that's going to be on April 11th. They must purchase the event tickets. It's only going to be $25. So anybody that you sign up, get them to purchase that ticket. Okay, once you get them to purchase that ticket, then you're going to say, okay, great, you purchased your ticket, you got your position. Okay, this is what we want to do now. We want to get you at least 12 people on your team in your inner circle. Now, why did I just go from 10 to 12? Well, 12 people is going to go ahead, like everybody knows the compensation plan. That's going to put them at F3. Okay, they're going to be making $600 a month, and I know the compensation is going to be changed where F3 is going to just turn to founder, but that's still $600 a month. So just think, if you get 10 people right in your organization, and they turn around and they get to F3, what position do that put you at by the time you get to the launch event on April 11th? That's going to get you to founder 4. So just imagine you at the launch. It's April 11th. You at the launch. You have your team. They have their team, right? And I'm just saying 10 people. Each of them have 12. So you have 10 founder 3s with you, right? Then you turn around and now you're F4. Well, what do this do for you when it comes to the event? Well, this is going to motivate your team, because first and foremost, you're going to be recognized. Yes, you're going to walk across the stage. You're going to get recognized for hitting that position. Guess what? Those F3s, they're going to be recognized, right? Of course, because they hit that position of F3, and then so forth and so on. But when your team get all the information, the launch information, the 90-day game plan at the event, you're going to take your business to the next level. Your business is going to explode. We're putting you all in position to build your business off events. No team has done this. Corporate hasn't even done this yet, because corporate right now, we're a baby company. You have to understand, most of us, actually all 4 of us that's on here, we came from a prior company, and that prior company been around 20 years. And this is exactly what they do. the exact same thing that they do. You have to build event to event. That's a quarterly event to the next quarter event. Okay, we do have another event that's coming after that. 90 days after. We'll get into that once we get this down packed. So first and foremost, I'll go over what I said. You want to get your inner circle. In your inner circle, you want to go ahead and you want to get at least 10 people, right? 20, I'm sorry. You want to get at least 20 people, okay? From this point, right, to April 11th. Okay, then you want to show your team the 20 that you get. You want to let them know, hey, listen, you got started, you got the Explorer package, great. We have to get your ticket to our launch date. It's going to be a major event that's going out in Maryland. I know I'm all the way down in Atlanta. You in Atlanta too. You can ride with me. We'll get you there. We need you to be there. But more importantly, we need to get you in the circle so your team can be there, so your business can explode. Okay, now once they do that, purchase that ticket and we're going to start building their team. Once that time comes of April 11th, now it's not just you going to the event, but your team is going to the event, and your business will really explode from that point. Like these next 90 days, pre-launch 90 days can actually change your life. And we're not even asking you to do, 8 to 16 hours, depending on if you're full-time or part-time. We're not asking you to do that. All we're saying is build your inner circle now, okay? When you build your inner circle, while building your inner circle, find out who's serious, if they're going to get the platinum package, the Explorer package, okay? And if they're going to buy the ticket, okay? And then if they're dedicated to building the team just like you, which is their inner circle. We're looking for serious people, because I'm going to tell you, we're not playing. Blind as our own. It's some of you that's watching this right now. You hear me, you excited right now, but after this is over, some of you all are not going to do it. And I hope everybody is taking this very serious right now, because if you're not taking this serious, I guarantee you, when that time April 11th comes, you're going to look around the room and your team, well, you might not have a team there, but you're going to see royalty, and you're going to see the top leaders. You're going to be able to, and you're going to see what we talked about tonight actually works. And you're going to make a decision then, but by then, it's not going to be too late, but you're going to wish you had made the decision that night, which is tonight, that you heard us going over this pre-launch game plan. So with that said, gentlemen, if y'all want me to add anything else, because y'all know I can talk forever.
Thank you, Mr. Bay.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Once again, just to kind of go off of what Akil said, man, this is gonna take a massive action. This is gonna be one of the toughest things you've probably ever done. Just to be extremely honest with you, but it's gonna yield you some results that you'll never, that most people around you will never ever have. So it's extremely important. You can literally eat off of this momentum that we're creating in this 90 days to feed your whole career. That's what we're talking about here. That's the kind of time period that we're in. From corporate up. From corporate down. So once again, in order to take advantage of this, it's about exposures. You're going to have to expose this business to anybody and everybody. PBRs, one-on-ones, any type of events that we have, corporate has, or us personally. It's about becoming the leader that you're supposed to be. So just lead by example. Do what you're supposed to do. And once again, this business is simple. It's all about putting people in front of the information. So every day, you should be putting people in front of information. We actually have. We've created something to keep you accountable and for you to actually give your team, that will hold everybody accountable, and make sure that everybody is pretty much on the same page, and you can pretty much see exactly what you're doing on an everyday, weekly and monthly deal. So this is once it comes up, it's a 90-day tracking sheet. It's being a little slow right now. Give me just 1 second. There we go. All right. So as you can see, there's a point system. So there's new exposures, there's follow-ups, there's three-ways, and there's launching IBOs, and there's sit-downs. Now everything from the left, from new exposures to the Saturday training, right? To the sit-downs. All that pretty much correlates into the right-hand side of the page. So your new exposures, your follow-ups, your three-ways, your launching new IBOs, and your sit-downs, all that's going to correlate into obviously your PBRs and your private conference calls, which what PCCs is,
And the Saturday trainings.
and the Saturday trainings. You know, and you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah.
But he can't see him anyway.
Well, yeah. So basically, guys, like as you can see, I don't know if y'all can see my arrow or not, but you know, we got a point system up top. So you know, right now, you know, once you get the sheet and once everybody starts, what we're going to do is every week and every day, well, every day, first of all, you got to keep up with yourself. You want to get exposures. You want to call some people that you didn't follow up with last week. That's a point. You know, if it's 2 people, then that's 2 points. If it's 3 people, that's 3 points. If you show like 3 people to business, that's 3 points. You know, you want to try to get 20 points on this side, point blank period. Every single day, you want to try to end the day off with at least 20 points on this side. And that right there, everything that happens over here is going to yield what happens over here. Okay? So let's say you get a follow-up or you call somebody, you expose them. You want to invite them out to a PBR so they can see it because this is 90% visual, right? So you invite them to the PBR. All right? And then, you know, that right there is 3 points. So, boom, you got 3. What you want to do over here is get 20 points. And you see the points are much bigger on this side than they is on this side because this right here is what actually yields you some results. This right here is, you know, the action. You know, you put in the action, you put in the work, and then over here is where you get your results. Because once they get to a PBR, you know, they pretty much sold. Most PBRs, they get in front of people, they're pretty sold. Saturday events, you know, they come out, they get trained, they pretty sold. You know, they definitely get in here. PCCs, those are private conference calls. I've had them with a couple people on the team. This is pretty much us calling you and getting your team or getting your prospects all on one call for you. Okay, it's just you and your team, or you and your prospects. That's what a private conference call is. Right here, this is not running back.
Relationship building.
This is relationship building, guys. We want you to start building relationships with individuals. So I don't know where my arrow went. There it is. Okay, so we want you to start building relationships with individuals that then team calls. And y'all know we have our team calls. We got Wednesday calls. We got the Monday calls. Well, Sunday.
That's your inner for the leaders, for the real leaders. If you have if you have an inner circle like we're talking about, you should be doing team calls with your inner circle. You know, this is your business at the end of the day.
Yep.
I wouldn't wait for Guy Coates. I wouldn't wait for Eric Bigby, and I wouldn't wait for Akil or Anthony Akers.
Don't wait for me anymore anyway, because I'm leaving everybody. I'm not playing. I'm leaving I'm not playing no more games. I'm letting y'all know that right now is a brand new year. You know, we want everybody to do what's on their mind. If it's on your mind to blow this up, then blow it up. You know, blow it up. If it's on your mind to have a call. Do it, because I'm going to do it. And you know, I got to call my leaders, and that's what it is. So what I'm telling you guys is definitely make sure this happens. And every week, like once your week is out, post a bad boy on Facebook. Matter of fact, what y'all want to do every day?
Every week.
Every week.
Every week?
Yeah.
So we're going to let this whole them accountable for a whole week, and then boom, post it.
Yo, this actual 90-day form, it goes through all 90 days, if you can see. So it's the second week, week 3, 4. And at the end of the month, you can put your totals in for how many sales you got, how many new recruits you got, etc. So this is your accountability partner. The sheet and it's blank, you know, you have, but if you look at it and it's filled out, even if you decide to go part-time, full-time, fast or slow, this sheet is going to be what you need to kind of keep you accountable to yourself, because we all know what we got to do, and this sheet is going to tell the tale of what it is. So if you come to your upline, to your leader, Mr. Coates, Mr. Bay, Mr. Bigby, and say this is not working for you, they're going to ask you, show me your sheet. Because if you got a blank sheet, of course it's not working for you because you're not working for it.
Right. So guys, definitely
please do not try to cheat. Don't try to cheat. Don't try to just put in no numbers, because we know. Please don't try to put in no numbers. Don't just put numbers in there if you ain't do. If you ain't do, just put 0. It's okay. Because I'm gonna tell you, if you try to put numbers in there, and you're not yielding no results, because I'm the type, and everybody on this call, they know, and we can call like just put the real. Don't cheat yourself.
Hey, at the end of the day, Akil, like when you cheat yourself, it's gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt us. It's gonna hurt you. Like everything. If anybody on this webinar right now is feeling some type of way about where they at in their life, it's all your fault at the end of the day. So if you get on this and you try to cheat it, trust me, you're going to be feeling the same way you're feeling right now, like there's nothing working, there's nothing happening. But this is the year of change, y'all. This is the year we get ruined with the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act, and we're going to get results off of that right there. So I want everybody to get, this energy and this synergy together. So like this right here is going to keep you accountable.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to keep you accountable. Like this is awesome. You can get your exposures, put the number down. This keeps you accountable, guys, so you can feel good about how you went through the day.
Yep.
And then the next day you can feel good about how you went. And if you had a bad day, guess what? The next day, double it up.
Yeah, this sheet is your boss. So
That's it.
The sheet is definitely your boss. Your boss want to see results. He ain't playing with you. So listen, if you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, you can fire yourself, and then what? You can rehire yourself.
It is. And then you come back on day 23.
Yeah.
That sounds like a music group. Come back on day 23 and kill it. But that's only when you on day 23. But I hope you guys understanding this. After your first week or after your first day, you can write down if you got any, sales. You can write down your total amount of points. Write down if you got any sales and if you got any recruits from that. But, after your first week of doing, this right here, you're going to yield a recruit, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen because this is holding you accountable. This right here is what a lot of people are not doing. You might do it once or twice, but then you stop. And then you probably pick it back up next week. Most people probably put people in front of the information like one time a day. That's just being honest. But if we trying to get 20 points over here, you got to have more exposures than one. You got to have more follow-up calls than one. More three-way calls than one. You understand what I'm saying? So, Eric, awesome job, man. Awesome job.
So
and Anthony. You know what I'm saying?
Once again, man, this is an incredible tool. You honestly can't cheat this, because if your sheet is filled up, not only are you doing it, but you're gonna get better. So you're gonna get more results, and you're gonna get results. Even if you're bad, as long as you're consistent, you're still gonna see results. That's how this works. The reason why people don't really see success is consistency.
Mm-hmm.
They can do something for a day or two or for a week or two, but they fall off. So this 90-day run, this is about being consistent. This is about completely selling out
and having fun with it, y'all.
And having fun, exactly.
When have we ever had something like this, where as though you can just we're gonna make it a competition? Like, let's see who get the most points today.
Exactly.
Who got the most points last week, whatever the case may be, and get a prize for it. We ain't gonna let y'all know what the prizes is, but be over here working, y'all. So y'all put in the work, and we definitely gonna bless y'all on the back end. But this is for you at the end of the day.
Yeah, every month we're gonna try to we're gonna give some type of incentive for people who are doing what they're supposed to do. Whether it's some movie tickets or what I'm saying, or a dinner or lunch or whatever it is, $20 Walmart, whatever it is, it's gonna be something to reward you for for doing what you're supposed to be doing anyway. So it's a win-win situation. You blow your business up, you get rewarded, and you get rewarded financially and actually from your own leadership. So. It's crazy, man. I'm extremely excited.
Yes.
I can't even really. It's hard to even describe everything about what's going on.
Makes it fun, man.
Yeah, just we're getting the tickets. Like I said, we're getting quality. Everything quality. We quality this year. 2015 is quality over quantity.
We're going to elaborate on quality. We're peaking up from now on.
Yeah.
No longer peaking cousin Ray and them that's sleeping on the couch. We are peaking up. We're going to put another training together on how to actually, I'll let Anthony go over that. How to actually, get into the market of finding individuals that are looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going around trying to find people on the street and you're trying to pick out what they wearing so you can see if that's a successful person. How about we go to where all of them are and pick out of that bucket that are looking for us? So we're gonna do a webinar on that as well.
Yeah, we'll definitely. I got some crazy.
I
got some crazy training on that. But yeah, so Like I said, like I was saying, we're getting the tickets together. We're getting the venue solidified. We'll probably have that by this week. The venue and the actual tickets will probably go out sometime next week. We have to get them made. Probably gonna get 500. We moved to 500 extremely quickly. That's the whole point. We want to have the 500 out of our hands by definitely the end of next month, or in between next month. So we want to move these tickets extremely fast. So because we want a great result. Like I said, corporate has never even seen this. I called corporate, and I'll be honest with y'all, they had a lot of doubt. They didn't say we couldn't do it, but they said we couldn't do it. At the same time, they said it without saying it. So let's definitely surprise some people. Yeah, let's definitely surprise some people. We have tremendous leadership. We know what it looks like. We know what 10,000 people in one room look like. We know what packed out Saturday trainings look like. We've been to them. You know what I'm saying? We know what goes into it. We know what effort it takes in order to make that thing happen. So it's definitely time to take it to the next level, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm excited, man.
Take responsibility and ownership of your own business. At the end of the day, we are IBOs, but we're doing this as a team. We're doing this collectively. So, if you're not calling the leadership's phone, if you're having some type of difficulties and you're not attaching yourself to the leadership, then you're not really trying to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? So attach yourself to, anybody you need to attach yourself to. You know what I'm saying? Is get your environment correct. Eliminate as many distractions as possible and just put your head down and just do what you need to do. Like I said, this is all about exposures and, putting people in front of the information.
And when it comes to attaching yourself to your leadership, I wanted to say this, and I've been wanting to say this for a while. It's time to go and deal with the chain of command. Whoever your upline is, we're going to build them. It's like they have to get on three-way calls. You're not going to go upline to do a three-way call. That's not happening no more. You got to go upline to do a three-way call. Whoever your D3 is or F3 is, that's who's doing the three-way call. And if you don't have one that's actually in the business still, then go upline again. Find out who your upline is so you can actually get them on a three-way call. Don't call me. Don't call me. I'm telling y'all, don't call me, because I'm going to ask you, did you call the person that, that's right directly above you? And I already know who they is. So at the end of the day, like, I'm going to deal with the people that's like right there with me and do their three-way calls, and I'm going to get Julian to do my three-way calls. I might even go sideline, cross line, whatever the case may be, but I want everybody to develop everybody. That's how you're going to develop your upline. The only way your upline is going to develop is if he or she gets on a three-way call. Point blank period.
Yeah, I made a video not too long ago, the other day, about how this is not necessarily a sprint, how it's not necessarily a marathon. It's a relay race. So just like Mr. Coates said, it's about developing leaders, because you can have a lot of customers and you can have a lot of IBOs, but if you don't have a lot of leaders, then your business is going to phase out. It's going to eventually crumble. So it's about developing the next person. It's about them. Just stretching themselves and positioning themselves to learn the information that they need to learn, and becoming a student, and then actually whatever you learned, actually doing it. That's the thing that people aren't doing. They learn a lot of. That's how you burn out, because you learn a lot of information.
But you don't apply.
You're getting all the information, but you're not applying it. So you eventually burn yourself out, and then you blame the business, you blame everybody, you point fingers and all that. That's how you burn yourself out. So get the information. Put it into action. If you fail, that's okay. You dust yourself off, you get back up again, you learn from your mistakes. That's how leaders develop. That's it. So you got to put yourself out.
I've been hurting y'all doing phone calls for y'all. I'm just saying, like, I've really been hurting people. So at the end of the day, like, if I really want you to become who you were meant to become, I have to do what I have to do, and this is what I'm going to have to do. And you have to call the person that's directly upline to you, and even if they don't know how to do a three-way call yet, guess what? If they mess it up, that's cool. We already knew that was going to happen. But they got to mess up to get better. I had to mess up to get better. Eric had to mess up to get better. Akil and Anthony and, everybody that's doing three-way calls right now, congratulations. But we all had to mess up to get better. So your upline's going to have to mess up and get better.
Just to take some of the pressure off, your prospects don't know the business. That's why they're on the phone, trying to get the information. So even if you mess up, as long as you keep your posture, they don't know the difference. If you messed up trying to explain the comp plan, they don't know the comp plan. So whatever you say is the truth anyway. So with that being said, you really can't mess up. Go ahead.
You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You can't say the right thing to the wrong person.
Exactly, man. So that's pretty much where that is, man. You know, get your mindset right, because if your mindset is right, then the how-to is simple. You know. So anything you want to add, Ant?
Nah, just to recap. So we're taking this 90-day game plan seriously. We're running. We're already running. Mr. Eric Bigby posted, got 5 no's already. Mr. Coates got 5 people coming out to the Saturday event. I got 2 confirmed already.
I got 3.
Good job. Good job. But so definitely with this 90-day game plan, make sure you write down your goals. Make sure they're SMART goals. SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. So we got 90 days. That's the timeline. So write them down. And I just wanted to share something I got from a little late night self-development a couple of days ago. 5 reasons why your goal setting fails. Your goals are nothing but a wish list. Are you really serious about them, or you wishing that they would happen? Number 2, you have dirty goals. They need to be crystal clear. Once again, SMART goals. So if I say I want to make $100,000 a year, that's a little bit more specific than I want to make a lot of money. So make sure your goals are really clear. Your goals are just hot air. So you definitely need a detailed plan. And so with this 90-day game plan, that's going to make sure your detailed plan is put together using that 90-day game plan tracking sheet. Number 4, your goals have no management or control system, no accountability, and you got to stay consistent with it. And then number 5, lack of reinforcements or tools. The team is going to hold you accountable by using that 90-day game plan. So once again, use that form, because it's going to be your best friend in getting to the goals that you want to have. So that's all I have.
All right, so definitely pay attention to all the announcements. I'm going to let everybody know when the tickets are available. Obviously, we're going to do a big campaign. There's going to be a Facebook
event page,
Eventbrite page. So people can actually purchase their tickets online for your out-of-state people. What we doing? What else?
But look, y'all.
What about us recognizing those people that has the most real estate in the room?
Oh yeah, I like that.
I mean, that's
first, second, and third. You know,
everybody that's out of state right now, y'all coming to this event. Yeah. This event that's going down April 11th, y'all coming to this event. So, you know, you might as well get some tickets too. Start selling your tickets too. And what we want everybody to do is grow a Saturday training in your area. You know, we got Jesse putting one together, definitely. So shout out to him. We got Akil Bay about to put one together out there in Atlanta. So shout out to you, Akil. But put one together. That's going to be your inner circle. That's your inner circle. You find 20 motivated people that's committed to actually doing what it is that we're doing and what you're doing, and then put together that Saturday training. Y'all all come together and put that bad boy together and grow that marketplace. That's all you're doing. I want y'all to know, like, everybody, I don't know what y'all going through right now, but that past stuff is the past stuff. Like, this is a brand new year. Everything is, you know, starting off fresh. If you went through a whole bunch of stuff back in the day, that's because you're about to become something right now. You about to break out that cocoon right now. You about to become a butterfly right now and flap your wings. You was a caterpillar, you know, in the beginning stages. Now you in that cocoon. Now you about to break through. So at the end of the day, if you feeling like, you know, it's been hard, it's been tough, that's because you're about to break through. That's when your breakthrough is coming at. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that. It's about to be into the storm, but at the same time, it's going to be another storm coming up. I just want y'all to know that. So just weather that bad boy and weather it with the team. It ain't like you're doing this by yourself. I think Julian on here. I don't know if he's on here now.
Yeah, well,
I don't think he's signed on yet.
Yeah, Julian was supposed to be on here. The last thing I want to say is, you know, like I said, like, you know, God is really hit it on the head, pause. But you know, it's just important, man. It's important that you just get your mind right, get in your self-development. I should have put that on the sheet. You know, self-development. You know, that should be a point right there. You know, because you want to offset all the noise. You know, all the things that are telling you you can't accomplish what you set out to accomplish. That's what the self-development does. It offsets that, and it allows you to think, the positive thoughts. It gets rid of all those negative thoughts, and it replaces them with something positive. And I want to talk about something. Akil, we spoke, I want to say yesterday, about about kind of going to work for our upline. About positioning them, and also not thinking about just ourselves, but positioning our upline to actually move the way that they want to move. Because at the end of the day, if how many people got involved in loyalty last year?
1,500.
1,500. If 1,500 people were still active today, you don't think Guy Coates will be able to? At that point, he's an executive. At that point, he'd be able to move and go to California to help you build your business. He'll be able to go to Arkansas, wherever, Canada or wherever, to help you build your business. So it's not just about you. It's about helping, obviously, your downline, but it's also about helping your upline move. And if they're sacrificing for you, and if they're trying to pour into you, it's only right that you do what you're supposed to do, so they can get the results that they need to in order to really help you and take helping you to the next level. Anything you want to add to that, Akil?
Yeah, I want everybody to know, like, overall, as the business grows, as the company grows, Wake Up Now grows, you notice they start adding new services. They start adding to the compensation plan. They seem like the company get better. So look at that, then look at royalty. The more royalty get better, the more perks we as leaders going to be able to give, not just the people the leaders that we have that's been in long with us, but new incentives for the new person. Like, I want to, be able to give my top 4 leaders $1,000 out of my paycheck every month. That's what I want to do. But I can't do that until I hit that position. So we all work together. You have to understand, the company gives out, recognition. The company gives out recognition, right? Of course, overall, the company give out recognition to their leaders. Don't you think we want to give out recognition? See, because the company give out recognition, but us, we have to give out recognition. But we can only give out recognition if production is being done, if action is taken, if people are taking action. See, we're taking action. We're going to get the recognition, but we want to give our team the recognition. So my point is this. If you take the 90-day game plan and use this pre-launch strategy to fill up the room on April 11th for the actual launch day, by the next event, it's gonna be crazy. I want like I always have said this. I want royalty to be Wake Up Now. I want royalty to be Wake Up Now. Like, we should have the biggest team. Like, it should be like royalty. This leg, Bobby, Tyler Tarowski, Bobby, Julian, all the way up to the company. This should be the mega leg. We should have the biggest organization in the whole. And it's time to do Wake Up Now to do a conference, the big event, the corporate conference. Nothing. The whole room should be filled up with royalty. Picture that. But starts with. So that's what I wanted to add, brother.
All right, we got Mr. Julian Kushner available for us now. Julian, you there, sir?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. All
right, excellent, excellent. Well, I just want to say, Happy New Year's, everybody. It's kind of, ending 2014, with absolute gratitude, with kind of, a sense of gratitude, and understand that, hey, every single year that we go through that we go through things, it's just setting ourselves, up for the next year. It's just setting ourselves up through experiences, through failures, through opportunities. And we're actually launching a business as well. I got Nate Nelson over here. Of course, you guys know Kylie Weber over there on the couch. This is the royalty, the royalty family out here. And I just caught Akil saying, hey, royalty team, the royalty family should be the biggest line in Wake Up Now. It should be the most amount of volume. It should be the most amount of customers and people getting on board. And I felt that way. I felt that way since day one. I felt that way because when you talk about great people, integrity, a solid movement, a solid foundation, solid leadership coming together, I just say the more unity that we have in 2015, you guys are going to start to see this team, this organization, this family start to duplicate, especially when you're talking about, guys, I mean, think about this. Think about info tracks being put into place. You see hotspots all across the world of your new teams, your new people, popping up. Your team going from maybe 1 or 2 people to 10, 20, 30 people. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to plan around that growth. You're going to plan around those success stories. You're going to have a reason. If you're not, not everyone unfortunately is a long-term thinker. Some people just think, paycheck to paycheck, weekend to weekend, and now every single Monday you have, a possibility of getting paid. You have 52 weeks out of the year, and you have another 12 solid residual income payments coming in. So you think about, getting paid possibly over 60 times a year every single Monday. Well, what are you doing, every single week? What meetings are you inviting people to? I mean, you pack out a meeting of just customers or people, you're making a couple $100 extra a week on top of building to that residual income. So I just think it's so powerful, kind of the movement that we're going into. But I tell you guys more than anything, and I'm being 100% honest, right now would be the best possible time to be in Wake Up Now. Because over the last 2 years, we've gone through so much. We've dealt with so much. We've dealt with struggles. We've dealt with the system not working. October of last year, the big system was Hub 3.0 was supposed to launch, and it was an absolute, unfortunately, a failure. But everything happened for a reason. Right now, we're getting to the point in this business because a lot of people are leaving. They say, oh, top leaders are leaving, top earners are leaving, whatever it may be. But that's a good thing because us as individuals and leaders bringing this company to a professional light. And honestly, a year ago, he just contacted me today telling me to let him know when InfoTrax is in place. But he said a year ago he wasn't going to join Wake Up Now because he saw it was too unprofessional. He saw the right people weren't on board. He saw, money flashing pictures and videos, and he said the wrong leadership. I can't, relate to the movement that you guys have. But in 2015, he said, let me know when InfoTrax is in. I understand that billion-dollar companies have InfoTrax. Let me know when these generational pays and these bonuses come into play. Let me know when you guys have these new product packages and everything's kind of rocking. And I said, will do. January and February, stay tuned. Because 24 months ago when I joined, a little over 24 months ago, Wake Up Now, guys, was doing about $400,000 a month. And I'll be honest, our highest month was probably around $9 million. All right, we went through hyper growth. Right now, we're probably at about half. We're probably at about half that amount. And, people say, oh, yeah, you guys still, grew so fast, but we changed for the better. And right now, you guys are sitting in a position where you're going to see a lot of people come back. You're going to see a lot of people who were never really interested in Wake Up Now, see it for even a better opportunity, see more recognition. I mean, you guys got to understand, my first year in Wake Up Now, all we were doing every single day is congratulations on this F3. I mean, anyone that was in understands that, it was like, congratulations, this F3, and this F4, and this F5, and this person hit executive. It was like that's the only bad thing is, like, people couldn't even, like, get so, like, emotionally attached to the products always because we got so many rank ups of so many people popping ranks and skipping ranks that was like the biggest focus. It was like, congratulations on the rank up, and there was like so many people every single week that were ranking up, and that was off a system that wasn't even solid. When you guys talk about a system that we're going to be able to, message everybody through our back office, we're going to see hotspots around the world where your teams are growing. You're going to be able to actually manage and lead, not manage. You're going to be able to truly and properly lead your team in 2015. Guys, you can duplicate. Okay, some of you guys on this call or on this video are like, and I'm trying to think about how you'd feel in this position, but some of you guys are like Director 1, Director 2, Director 3, maybe have no people on your team, but that is the best time to be in this because you can start with a clean plate or a clean slate. You get 3 people on board. You truly work with them. You truly work with their team. You truly go through their network and help them. They're going to have a team go from, I've seen it, Logan Shippey out here in California, when I went out there, went from 12 people at our first meeting that signed up, 100% closure rate. Like a lot of the royalty family, a lot of the royalty leaders, they have a 100% closure rate. But out here it was a 100% closure rate, and that 12 turned into now a couple thousand members, and a lot of people seeing results. So I say, more than anything, just understand the timing that you guys are involved with this, and the leaders that you guys have really support you. You know what I mean? A lot of leaders could have got unfocused and could have got distracted and could have saw a different opportunity, could have saw this and could have saw that, but we knew where we were going. We had blinders on. We had direction, and we know that. I was thinking about the other day, I asked myself, this is one of the biggest questions I've ever asked myself. I said, can I truly help as many people in a different company as I can in Wake Up Now? And I thought about that for a good 24 hours. I was thinking about that because when you're going through struggles, I'm a human being. I'm a person. I make mistakes too. But as you're thinking about that, I realized that there was no other company that is in right place, right time, right people, right compensation plan, right system being put into place. And most companies never see this time in company growth. They go through hyper growth, they die, the CEO walks away, they peace out. They go through hyper growth, and the company just straight shuts down. And there's so many situations where companies go through things where they don't have regional events. They always stay online. The leadership is always stagnant. It's never like a dynamic leadership where it's truly like cross lines coming together. And with this, we're all kind of coming together in 2015. I mean, guys, this is the first day of 2000. This is the first day of 2015. Do you know what you want to do? Do you guys have direction? All right, Anthony Akers does. Eric Bigby does. All right, Akil Bay does. Guy Coates does. Rochelle does. I mean, I can name off so many leaders in the royalty movement that have direction, that know where they're going. All right, that know what they want to do at us, that know that they have to change lives in 2015. You guys all know the new package as well, coming out, where it's going to be, basically someone can get all products, or no, all services. They can get all products. They can get services mixed with a product of their choice, and they can get those delivered to their door. We're going to have a startup kit. I mean, so everything's coming in a lineup, and I tell people, if I didn't truly think that we were doing what was needed to see these results, look at Guy sticks his head in there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. But I truly, believe that if we weren't, in the right direction, for success, if we weren't in the right direction, really to, make things happen in 2015, I wouldn't be here. Kylie Weber wouldn't be here. But
what up, Eric Bigby, throwing frisbees? What's up, Guy Coates?
You got Akil Bay down there.
Hey, baby.
There we go. But this right here, this is a family.
Dope, it's exciting, man. It's definitely there's some cool stuff happening.
Hey, Kill, man. What you doing, man?
Wait, how do I say it?
Perpetrate, demonstrate, to get your mind right.
How you doing?
We ain't doing. We're just ordinary people doing ordinary things.
Actually, we're doing
extraordinary things. Let's get it, guys.
No, this is the thing, dude. I thought about this, and I'm like, well, every company, there's been problems, ups and downs, and the coolest thing is we're in Salt Lake City, Utah, and in order to be there as a network marketing company is freaking like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you're the number one cracked down state in the entire world. I mean, it's the entire country is Utah. So meaning that if you're a pyramid scheme, if you're going to go down, you will not put your place in Utah. I mean, most network marketing companies are all in different countries, like Texas and like Michigan and all these different areas of Florida. Dude, we're like in the heart of like the most scrutinized like area, but we're also in the heart of something. When we start to grow, people start to recognize. We drove by a company called LifeVantage, and back then they were like literally worse off than we were. They were $20 million in debt, and they still came out of it. Now they're doing $300 million a year, and so I was like, wow, dude. And during that time, Ryan Robert was new people in this opportunity. He said, hey, you want to come with me? And the guy was like, I'd be stupid to leave what I have right now, because if we just stick this out, I think that we have something special here. And that's cool, because I think about it right now. Let's imagine if we started from zero. When I started from zero, I was so damn excited. We went a 9-day sprint. I remember like going like to Founder 3 and like I almost hit Founder 4. I was so excited. But then I thought about, what if we started from zero, all of us, and we started from zero, but we were given the team that we have right now? Wouldn't it, you know what I'm saying? Like, had that same excitement, but we were given the same organization that we have right now, the way it is, ups and downs, the way it looks in the back office, but we were just given that as day one, meaning zero. And I was like, holy cow, dude, if we look at it that way and we go into like, 2015, it's going to be just us. I mean, we're really going to be the leaders in this whole company. We'll be the faces of this whole company. Like, we literally will. Like, there'll be nobody else that'll be able to mess with us. But the thing that I realized, too, as well, is Brian Robert really made it. He goes, honestly, dude, why do you get into network marketing? I'm like, well, the compensation plan. Can we all agree that it's the money? So when the comp plan comes into place in the back office, all you need is for our volume to update on time, which is going to now, and we need to get paid on time. That's it. So if you have that, we're good. We don't care. We could be selling lotions and potions sometimes because you guys used to sell thin air. You guys used to sell ACN, for damn sakes, dude. Like, imagine that stuff to where we're doing right now. I used to sell World Ventures. Get on a vacation club. Woo, yippee. Like, dude, bro, all I know is that we had a comp plan. And if the comp plan is better than anybody else's comp plan in the entire world, we're going to kill the industry. Brazil, there's only 10 companies, for example, that can be in Brazil, I guess Brian was telling me, and we're legitimately in Brazil. Of 10 companies, big companies, only Amway's there, and like Avon and stuff, and Wake Up Now is one of those 10 companies. So that country is going to be bigger than the U.S. in the next, I think he said next 3 to 6 months. It'll be bigger than U.S. So we have something really cool here. It's just that we have to almost like brainwash ourselves to think about all the past stuff as like nothing. We start from zero again. Like we start from zero. We should be very fortunate that we have the organizations that we have. But what we do is we go into 2015 with this attitude like when February hits, when it's InfoTrax, he goes, InfoTrax will change your guys' lives. It's like it's going to be crazy, dude. And I didn't understand it. He goes, well, imagine if the comp plan gets in place, InfoTrax has it on lock, and you only have 4 legs. And all you have to do is work with 3 legs, and that's it. Like he goes, dude. Not to mention, what if things update on an hourly basis? So at the end of the month, you're like doing like events with your teams. You're saying, hey, I'll give you an iPad for if you need a new founder 3. Do you know who's hitting ranks now? We'll be able to go down in our organizations. And he's just like, dude, just trust me. He goes, these guys really got this shit in lock. And Jason, I really trust Jason, but Jason said, dude, he goes, watch Phil work, dude. And I believe Phil's gonna be a monster. So one love. We're gonna go to the gas station. One love.
I'm just gonna basically end with this. You know what I mean? I'm gonna end with this. Like our responsibility is to help everyone truly become independent business owners in 2015. You know, we're not here to make dependent business owners. We're not here to have people dependent on Guy, on Anthony, on Eric, on myself. We're putting you guys out there, and we're saying the most successful people are the people with the markers, are the people that get up in front, are the people that get uncomfortable and invite to home events, are the people that decide to get on these calls. And our biggest thing is plug into the system. Everybody watching this video right now in 2015, plug into the system. Because I'm telling you guys, if you don't plug into the system, somebody else will. If you do not plug into this system, somebody else will, and you're going to wonder why they surpass you in income, surpass you mentally, financially, physically, and you're sitting there this time next year, all right, or on the 31st of next year saying, man, I had chance, I had opportunity. That is the scariest thing in my mind that could possibly happen if I was in somebody else's shoes, is not putting in this work when we have the best positioned and lined up company and leadership, and we're on point to do amazing, iconic, epic things in 2015. So I say become system dependent, plug in, boss up yourself, all right, learn the system, learn how to do events, because you guys have teachers, all right, every single day. Like, you know, we learned from George Zalucky at the Eric Ray event. You know, what I'm saying to you guys is not just myself talking to you, it's information from a bunch of different mentors, a bunch of different leaders that have poured into me over the years, and in return that's going out to you guys, all right? And now it's for you guys to take up and line up with your mentors, with your leaders, and saying, I'm going to do this. I don't care what it takes. I'm going to be around Guy. I'm going to be around Eric. I'm going to be around Akil. I'm going to be around Anthony. I'm going to be around Julian. I'm going to be around Kyle. I'm going to be around Brandon Boyd. You guys don't even know Brian Robert, our master distributor in this company, a cross line of us all, but welcomed us into his house, let us actually stay in his house, gave us mentorship, and said, Julian, we've all been in the industry 20-plus years, or I've been in the industry 20-plus years. I've built, 100,000-plus organization, 100,000 plus person organizations. I've made $7 million plus dollars. I've lost a lot of money too for stupid things that I've done, whether it's spending money, whatever it may be. But it's like you got to align yourself this year with people that are going to help you move forward, not people who pull you back. All right, so learn the system, plug in, guys. We're here. I appreciate the Royalty fam. I appreciate all of you guys, all the leadership, all the consistency and direction that you guys have, and kind of you guys are all on the same page, because I'm telling you guys, united we are one. United we are truly royalty. United we are truly kings and queens, not separated, not this person doing that and this person thinking that and this person saying this. It's like united we come together with our actions and thoughts, and we put these thoughts and actions to work. We make 2015 great. So I love you guys. You guys have a great night. First of the month. Let's get it. I'm excited, guys. All right?
Hey.
Thank you, Julian.
All right. One love, guys. 7:30, about an hour. No, about an hour until the generational wealth call. So I'll see you guys on there. All right?
All right.
All right. One love.
All right, we out.
Yeah, here we go. Happy New Year to y'all, man.
Happy New Year, man.
Let's run.
Let's go.
Salute.
Wake up now.